peaceful protester, Kelley.
Hello! Thank you, Ethan Hiatt. Hello and welcome to my TV show on the YouTube network with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. Coming to you live from the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where I am peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless here in Santa Monica and in Los Angeles County and in California and the whole US of A, the whole wide world if we could do something about it. But we have to start right here, right where you are. And I hope right where you are tonight, wherever you are, you're speaking out for peace. You're speaking out against political violence. I hope wherever you are telling people not to cheer on cowards and assassins. I hope wherever you are saying we are a nation that is all about political debate and not about political violence. We need to stand up against political violence wherever it happens. We need to stand up against hatred and violence wherever it is spewed. We need to stand up for the right of everybody to peacefully protest and share their beliefs, share their thoughts, even if we totally disagree with everything they say. Thank you, peace. And that's why I'm here tonight, one of the reasons. But tonight we have to cheer on democracy. And by doing that, we have to celebrate this man whose life was taken because he was debating. He was sharing his beliefs. Even if I disagree with everything he said, we need to cheer his right to speak his mind and stand up against cowards and those who would use violence to further their causes in the United States of America. That is a shame. We have way too many young people cheering assassins. I was appalled when I heard the people cheering Mangione, the guy who killed the insurance executive. That's right, they were cheering on this assassin because he killed an insurance executive. I don't like insurance executives any more than I like them less than most people in the whole world. But they have a right to exist. And we have a right to live in a society where people can speak their minds and not be afraid of being assassinated. And we need to stand up against those who would promote change through violence. I hear too many young people saying to me, well, not enough is changing. We have to use violence to change things. No, you haven't tried hard enough. You're young cowards, and you need to get out in the streets and peacefully protest and suffer the abuse of those you disagree with instead of trying to use violence to put forth your thoughts and your beliefs. We need to learn from those from the civil rights movement, like John Lewis. John Lewis suffered much at the hands of his oppressors, but they made a lot of positive change, and they practiced peaceful protest. They practiced being spat upon and called names, and they practiced, and they went out there in the streets, and they were abused, and they suffered. We want to learn from those. We want to learn from those who stood up and said that Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. And they wrote that after the revolution was over. They wrote that in 1787. Let's try again. I believe it was 1787 they started the Constitution. And sure, at the time they wrote that Constitution, it only benefited rich white guys who owned property. But since the beginning of this country, there have been people working to make sure that it is more inclusive, that everybody has a voice in our democracy, no matter your race, your religion, your ethnicity, your beliefs, your gender, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're homeless or not, whether you're able-bodied or disabled, whether you love someone of the same gender or see yourself as a different gender altogether. We all have the same rights in this country, and we need to stand up for those rights. And we need to stand up for the rights of people to peacefully protest and to share their beliefs, no matter what their beliefs are. If we disagree with them, that's fine. Shout them down. If they're using hate speech, shout them down. But we don't want to use violence in this country to further political beliefs. That's not the way we do things in the United States of America. We need to change. We need to make sure that peaceful protest is the order of the day. And that we shout down any of those who would propose violent means to get things done. It's just a shame. I'm getting heated, and I better take off my, it's still kind of warm here in Santa Monica. It was a beautiful day here, but a sad day. It's a sad day when anybody is killed for sharing their beliefs in this country, because it hurts our democracy. And we need to keep standing up for our democratic values, where everybody has an equal voice in our democracy. Because there are plenty of those who would like to see authoritarian rule. There are plenty of those who would like to see everybody do what the rich people say they should do, or the people in power. And we need to keep standing against that and showing that everybody has an equal voice in our democracy. And if you stand for peaceful protest, if you are speaking your First Amendment rights, I stand with you. I don't care if I agree with you at all. I stand with your rights to speak your mind and share your beliefs. And we all need to do that here in this country. That's what it's all about. When will we see that day of peace? Because we want to keep working towards a more peaceful day, a more perfect union for everybody. When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for the day when the clouds all roll away, but we better work on peace on earth down here. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth down here. Peace, oh peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for nirvana, but I think we just might want to work on peace on earth down here. Peace, whoa, peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We can ask the universe to get rid of this war curse, but we better work on peace on earth down here. That's right, we got to keep working on peaceful protest. We got to keep working on making sure that everybody can share their beliefs, share their thoughts in this country without retribution, without fear of violence, without fear of being assassinated. We need to keep standing up, and we need to say no. Violence is not the way, is not the answer here in the United States of America. We need to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Peace, oh peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth. We got to work at it. We better work on peace on earth. Keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep standing up for peaceful protest. Better work on peace on earth down here. Woo! That's right, we got to keep working on things because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to a place where everybody can share their beliefs, share their thoughts, peacefully protest without some sort of retribution. We need to keep working on it. In this country, you can tell your beliefs. There are wars going on all around the world right now, and people have a lot of different opinions about each one of those wars. And many of those people are right here in the United States of America. And if you have an opinion about those wars, good for you. You get to speak about them. You can tell people what you think. And you can tell people that this war should be ended this way and that war should be ended that way, and we need to do this and that. You have a right to do that. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. And nobody should threaten you with violence because of what you say you think should be done. Unless you're talking about committing violence against somebody else here in the United States. Because we don't do that over people's beliefs. We're not going to bring other people's wars into our country and let people hurt people because they think differently than them here. Think differently than them here. That's right, we got to stand up for everybody's right to disagree with us. You disagree with me? Go ahead, speak out. I might not let you, I might not keep your comments that you post on my site, but I will certainly stand for your right to speak out and peacefully protest wherever you are, especially on this public promenade. That's right. Let me remind you, if you are on this public promenade, you have the same rights as the richest person in the whole wide world. If you are homeless, you don't have to ask anybody's permission to be here or to speak your mind. get out here and peacefully protest right here on this public promenade. I hope you have a public space wherever you are that you can get out and peacefully protest and share your beliefs. Get out there and debate people. Talk. Let people talk back to you. I've had plenty of people speak up against what I have to say, and that's their right. And I will keep speaking my beliefs. Because that's part of the process here in the United States of America. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about hope. It's about joy. Yeah. It's about bring some home to little girls and boys. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about enough hope to keep them off the dope. Cause when the hope and the joy are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about joy. It's about hope. And I hope none of you are doing the whataboutisms. Saying, well, people got killed in, some Democrats got killed in Minnesota, so no, there's no justification for anything, and there's no justification for this man being assassinated. So anybody who's trying to lighten it or justify it in some way or throw it off as, oh, it doesn't matter, he was a right-wing extremist. No, it was a human being, and we need to mourn the loss of every human being in this country from violence, and we need to keep working towards a better day where everybody can peacefully protest and share their beliefs without any threat of violence. It's about you. It's about me. It's about you and me working towards equality. It's about me. It's about you. It's about saying Black Lives Matter too. Cause when you and me are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about you. It's about me. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz y amor. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Evenu shalom alechem, evenu shalom alechem, evenu shalom alechem, evenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. One more time, everybody sing along, because this is what we got to be working towards in this country. More peaceful day for everybody. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. 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 Oh, it's all about love. That's right. It's about peace and love. Keep working towards a better day, because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to that perfect union. We keep working towards a more perfect union. The beginning of our Constitution. Congress shall make no law. No, sorry. Let me go back. The beginning of our Constitution starts off, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. See, some people thought it was fine just the way it was. Only rich white guys having the ability to vote and to be part of the government back in the very beginning of this country. But other people said, let's work to a more perfect union. Let's keep working towards a better day for everybody. Establish justice. Ensure domestic tranquility. Provide for the common defense. Promote the general welfare. And secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. And they did ordain and establish that Constitution. See, they were talking about making things better, continually working to make things better as time went by. And that's what's happened with our Constitution since the beginning. Since the beginning, when it only benefited rich white guys who own property, we've been standing up against bullies and making sure that everybody had an equal voice in our democracy, no matter your race or your religion, your ethnicity, your beliefs, your gender, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're able-bodied or disabled, whether you love your own same-sex marriage, or whether you see yourself as a different gender. We all have the same rights. All the human beings have the same rights in this country. And we need to stand up for that. Even the poor people living in the streets. You have the same rights as the richest person in the whole wide world. And we need to stand up for those rights. We can't continue to let rich people run things and not worry about what the poor people want. We don't have to continue letting rich people have space races while poor people sleep in the streets. That's not the way it has to be in this democracy, in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. We can work for a better day, and we have to keep working for a better day. And we have to keep working for everybody's rights to speak their mind without threat of violence. And we have to work on common sense gun laws. That's right. This thing that happened today, it just showed again that we need to be more careful about what people get a hold of guns. We don't need to have a mass shooting or an assassination every day in this country. We can work towards a better day. Have you killed a gun today? Have you sent a gun away? Have you helped to solve a crime before it's done? See, the gun won't even mind. It's not part of humankind. Everyone should kill a gun. How you doing, Dorian? Good to see you. Peace. I don't know if I have anything. Do I have any? Oh, I do. Let me give this to you. How you doing? You getting by okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to say anything to the people?
Keep the peace, no war.
These people here?
Yeah, unless it's for a good reason. World War II. Nazi Germany.
All right, and we got through that. And right now we're at peace in this country. Yeah. So we need to keep working on the peace that we have right here. Oh. And I hope you're doing well. I hope things feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Well, good to hear. Good to see you, Dorian. Peace. And we need to keep working on common sense gun laws, because we haven't gotten there yet. We still have more mass shootings and gun killings than anywhere in the country. I mean, anywhere in the world. Our country has more mass shootings and gun violence than anywhere in the world. It was interesting hearing a doctor say that we send out our doctors here in the United States to war-torn countries because they're used to seeing gunshot wounds here in the United States because it happens all the time. A doctor said today that there were 200,000 gun victims in the last year here in the United States. That's a shame. We can do better. Have you killed a gun today? Have you sent a gun away? Have you helped to solve a crime before it's done? See, the gun won't even mind. It's not part of humankind. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun. Have you killed a gun today? Have you put a gun away? Have you ended it before its deadly run? See, the gun won't feel no pain. It doesn't even have a brain. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. There's more guns than people in the US of A. Guns don't feel, they don't bleed, they don't cry. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun. Now you know I'm not a fool. I know guns are just a tool, but these deadly tools have been ruling us too long. We're in the middle of a war. The enemy's inside our door. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. It really pisses off the NRA. Guns don't feel, they don't bleed, they don't cry. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. There's more guns than people in the US of A. Guns don't feel, they don't laugh, they don't love. Everyone should kill a gun. That's right. We got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep working towards peace. That's right. We haven't gotten there yet. We got to keep working to that more perfect union. We got to keep working towards a day when what? When everybody works on peace, I'm with you 100%. Keep working towards getting guns out of our society so everybody doesn't get a gun that shouldn't have one. Keep working towards standing up for the rights of others in this country. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Because we haven't gotten there yet. Love is but a song we sing, and fear the way we die. We can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. No, the bird is on the wing, and we need not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, but we shall surely pass. When the one who left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Thank you very much. Peace. You have a great night. If you hear the song I sing, then you will understand. We hold the key to love and fear in our trembling hands. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there in our command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. One more time, everybody sing along, here we go. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now. That's right, we got to keep working towards a better day. Keep smile on each other and smile on everybody's right to speak their mind and explore their own destiny in this democracy of ours, in this country that is based on human rights and the right of every person to chart their own destiny. We got to keep working towards that. And we have to respect everybody's right to see things the way they do. You have a right to believe however you want in this country. You can believe I'm going to hell, but you don't have a right to send me there. And we have to understand that. You have a right to believe that somebody is evil, somebody is wrong, but you don't have a right to commit violence against that person because of their beliefs. If somebody does something wrong, then they are subject to penalties through our laws. But we don't need assassins going out into the streets. It's a sad day. I know I'll keep coming to this because we don't need this to keep happening. And I hope you're out there saying the same thing. I hope you're out there telling young people that they shouldn't resort to violence and think it's going to help our situation here in this country. We don't need to get in a civil war. We've already done that, and we're still trying to recuperate from that. We still have people that are hanging on to the beliefs that they had from before that war, and we need to move forward. We need to stand up for human rights here in this country. And we need to keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity, because we haven't gotten there yet. A lot of people say, don't talk about racism. Don't talk about racism. Well, we haven't gotten to a place where everybody has the same rights, where every child can get a good public education, We need to keep working to spend more money on low-income area schools, on lifting people out of poverty. We need to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives, right here in California. Here in California, we have more billionaires than any state in the whole country, and we have more homeless people than any state in the whole country. And I know we have a bigger population than any place. But we should be working to make sure that we're ending our housing crisis and our homelessness crisis, but it's still getting worse every day. We need to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. We need to tell our leaders, our public servants, raise taxes on the rich, 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 raise taxes on the rich. Oh, I know it's a simple song, but it's a good one, and one that we need to teach our leaders, our public servants, and then we need to use that money. We need to use that money to spend on low-income housing, and we need to use that money to spend on low-income area schools to lift people out of poverty. We need to make sure that everybody can thrive and survive in this richest, most powerful country in the world. There's no reason to leave poor people out in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better. Mother, there are too many of you crying. Brother, 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 far too many of you dying. We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, there's no need to escalate. War is not the answer, where only love can conquer hate. We've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Picket signs and picket lines don't punish me with brutality. Just talk with me and you will see what's going on. What's going on? Mother, mother, who are they to say we're wrong? Who are they to judge us just because our hair is long? We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Picket signs and picket lines don't punish me with brutality. Just talk with me and you will see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I guess there was also A shooting in Colorado today, a school shooting. I believe 2 people were killed. We don't need to have shootings every day in this country. We can do better. We don't need children to have to go to school and practice active shooter drills. That is a shame. Instead of going to choir class or dance class or playing football out in the field or learning math and arithmetic or drama or whatever you like, these kids are having to practice active shooter drills. That's just a shame that we actually have children doing that in this country. We've got to work towards a better day. Make sure that people that shouldn't get guns, I think we can all agree there are people that shouldn't have guns, right? And those people making sure that they don't get the guns, that would be a good thing that we could all work towards. If we could agree on that much, we'd move quite a bit ahead. And nobody should have weapons of war on our streets. I'll say that. Let's say no to the NRA. Tell those gun pimp boys take their killing toys and get the hell away. Let's say no to the NRA. Let's say no to the NRA. So everyone doesn't need a gun just to get through another day. Let's say no to the NRA. If you don't know what the NRA is, it's the National Rifle Association. And they're a big reason why we're not having any common sense gun laws passed in this country. We need to tell our leaders, our public servants, they need to move towards common sense gun laws in the USA. Let's say no to the NRA. If a congressman takes money from them, vote the other way. Let's say no to the NRA. Let's say no to the NRA. So everyone doesn't need a gun just to get through another day. Let's say no to the NRA. Too many people have been dying. Too many sad songs have been sung. Too many families left a crying. Too many death knells have been rung. Let's say no to the NRA. If your congressman takes money from them, vote the other way. Let's say no to the NRA. Let's say no to the NRA. So everyone doesn't need a gun just to get through another day. Let's say no to the NRA. Too many politicians without solutions. Too many throw their hands up in the air. Now they want to legalize silencers to end noise pollution. You gotta know they just don't care. Let's say no to the NRA. If a congressman takes money from them, vote the other way. Let's say no to the NRA. Let's say no to the NRA. So everyone doesn't need a gun just to get through another day. Let's say no to the NRA. Let's say no to the NRA. That's right. Tell them thanks but no thanks. Tell them that anybody who takes money from the NRA will not be voted into office because the NRA isn't for common sense gun laws. The NRA at one time was for responsible gun ownership. At one time, I think they started after the Civil War in this country. But lately, they just want everybody to have a gun, and they keep saying the only answer to a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Well, listen, your good guys aren't cutting it. It's not keeping people from being shot every day in this country. So what you need to do is make sure that the bad guys don't get a hold of the guns. We need to do more. We need to do more background checks and more thorough background checks and a waiting period, and get weapons of war off of our streets. No reason for people to be having these weapons of war on our streets. We need to stop seeing a mass shooting or assassination every day in this country. We need to make it easier for little kids to grow up and enjoy life without worrying about being shot in their school or in their churches or at the grocery store or just walking down the streets. We can make it easier for human beings to survive. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song about peace and love. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing about peace and love. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance to a song about peace and love. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance to a song about love. Let's dance to peace and love. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Let's walk. Let's talk. Let's walk and talk about peace and love. Let's walk, let's talk. Let's walk and talk about love. Let's walk, talk peace and love. Let's dance to a song about peace and love. Let's dance, let's dance. Let's dance to a song about love. Let's dance to peace and love. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song about peace and love. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing about peace and love. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance to a song about peace and love. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance to a song about love. Let's dance to peace and love. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song about love. Let's sing about peace and love. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. Let's keep singing about peace and love and working towards a better day, a more peaceful day, a day where everybody can share their thoughts, share their beliefs without threat of violence, where we can all sit around and talk about what the future should look like, and we're not going to agree. I mean, come on, if you sit around with people, if you ask them enough questions, even people that sit in your pew at your church, if you ask those people enough questions, you're going to find differences. If you talk with people that are different than you, you're going to find differences, but you can find some similarities. And we need to keep talking and keep peacefully protesting and sharing our thoughts and beliefs with each other. Because that's what this country is about. It's about working together with different ideas and working together to form a pathway. That's what our whole Constitution's been about. We didn't have just people from one religion. We had people from many different religions. And you could say we had different Christian religions. Well, they all thought each other were heathen. Come on. I grew up and I know that the Protestants thought that the Catholics were heathen and all going to hell at one point. And now maybe some things have changed a little better in that direction. But people disagree on just about everything if you let them talk enough. But we can find ways to agree on things as well. And we need to keep moving in that direction. And we need to keep making laws that help people move in that direction, that help people share their beliefs without being persecuted or threatened with violence. You know, California has a lot of diversity. We have people from different backgrounds, different races, different religions, different beliefs, different genders. I guess we're the second most. We have the second most diverse demographics of any state in the union, besides Hawaii. I believe that's still true. And of course, we have the largest population, but we have a lot of different people with different beliefs, different ethnicities, and we need to let everybody express their cultures and be proud of where they're from, but we need to be clear about where we're going to. We are going to a place where we all get to voice our opinions, but where we all work together in nonviolence and work together in peace towards a better day for everybody, towards human rights, making sure that each individual has the same rights as the other person, no matter their race or their religion, their ethnicity, their beliefs, their gender, whether they're rich or poor, whether they're able-bodied or disabled, whether they're, no matter their gender, or whether they love same-sex or different sex, heterosexual or homosexual. We all have the same rights in this country. And we got to keep working towards a better day. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. We make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Someone's always crying, there'll always be pain. Some need the sunshine and some need rain. The world keeps spinning, we can't slow it down, but we can help each other while it's turning around, and make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Can't stop every problem, can't solve every crime. Oh, we can't turn back time. The world keeps spinning, we can't slow it down, but we can help each other while it's turning around. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Good to see you, Kevin. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. That's right, we keep working at it. We'll keep working to make it better. There'll be tears, you'll cry, and your troubles won't be few. There'll be sunny days, and you'll have some good laughs too. So put a song in your heart, walk on down that road. There'll be lonely times when you will not find a friend. You'll feel a lover's kiss, and then the kissing time will end. So put a song in your heart and walk on down that road. You see the road ahead has so many turns, you'll never see what's coming just around the bend. There'll be lots of bumps along the way. Just take a step at a time till you get to the end. There'll be those who say that you were born to lose. You'll be on top of the world one day, and then the next you'll sing the blues. So put a song in your heart and walk on down that road. You see the road ahead has so many turns, you'll never see what's coming just around the bend. There'll be lots of bumps along the way. Just take a step at a time till you get to the end. There'll be those who say you were born to lose. You'll be on top of the world one day, and then the next you sing the blues. So put a song in your heart and walk on down the road. Just put a song in your heart and walk on down the road. Walk on down the road. Walk on down the road. Get on down that road now. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. If there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your pain and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through. For you just light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see the sun come shining through. For you just light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living in the us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if we can. No greed or hunger, a brotherhood and sisterhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. How you doing, Myra? Good to see you. Peace. You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me how you gonna stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool. One thing leads to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And tell me what you're gonna do with your foolish pride when you're by yourself all alone. One should tell somebody the way you feel. You can feel it beginning to ease. Thank you, peace. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel, always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be alright if you only will. That's right, thank you, peace. We'll keep working towards a better day. We'll keep working towards peace and love, equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. And don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. I know we weren't made to fly, but we can try. Yes, we can try. I know we weren't made to fly, but if we try, someday we'll fly high above the clouds, and we will sing out loud with joy. Oh, 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 yeah. I know we weren't made to fly, but if we try, someday we'll fly. I know we weren't made to love, but we can try. Yes, we can try. I know we weren't made to love, but if we try, someday we'll love. We'll lift each other up and share each other's pain and joy. Oh, oh, oh. I know we weren't made to love, but if we try, someday we'll love. Someday we'll fly high above the clouds, and we will sing out loud with joy. Oh, 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 Hey, no, we weren't made for peace, but we can try. Yes, we can try. Hi, no, we weren't made for peace, but if we try, someday we'll have peace. We'll bring an end to war and give our children more joy. No, we weren't made for peace, but if we try, someday we'll have peace. No, we were made to fly. Thank you. We'll come through, we'll come through any day. Skies of gray will turn blue, and we'll come through. We'll come through, we'll come through any day. A better day's on its way for me and you, and we'll come through. I know times are tough, and I know people are suffering and so many folks had enough. But we'll come through. We'll come through. We'll come through. Oh, yes, we will. We'll come through. We'll come through. A better day is on its way for me and you, and we'll come through. We will come through. We'll come through. We will come through. We'll come through. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, we'll come through. We'll come through any day. Skies of gray will turn blue, and we'll come through. We will come through. 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 We'll come through. Oh, yes, we will. We'll come through. Oh, yes, we will. We'll come through. We will That's right. There's a lot of rough things going on right now all around the world. A lot of wars going on. A lot of people being killed right here in our own country all the time. Not just today with this assassination. But there's a lot of people suffering, and there's great division in our country. It's happened before. Hi Ping, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. You have a great night. It's happened before. Since the very beginning of this country, there have been people with different ideas about how it should be run. And more, we overcame the bullies in this country. That's what I like. When we overcome the bullies, we overcame the bullies who thought that they should be able to own human beings. And we said, no, you can't do that. And then later on, we made sure that there were child labor laws to make sure that children didn't have to grow up in factories and on farms and not have a childhood at all. And then later on, we made sure that women had the right to vote and own property and things like that. And then later on, we made sure that different states couldn't treat people differently during the civil rights movement, the civil rights laws that came out of the civil rights movement. Made sure that people had the same rights no matter their race or their religion, their ethnicity, their beliefs, their genders, whether they were rich or poor. We all have the same rights. And then in 1990s, we passed the Americans with Disabilities Act. Later on, we made sure that people had the right to marry who they love, whether they were heterosexual or homosexual. Everybody has the same rights in this country. And we kept standing up against the bullies, people that would make it harder for poor people to live, make it harder for those that didn't have a voice in our democracy. We have to keep standing up for the little guy in this country, standing up against the bully. And we need to stand up for common sense gun laws against those bullies that would force us to have so many guns given out to so many people that shouldn't have them. Keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Tell your leaders, your public servants, stand up for the rights of the poor and the homeless. Progressives, we have to show the progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. Everybody complains about the conservatives and the Republicans. They're doing what they believe. They're trying to oppress people. They're trying to make sure that rich people have the power of free market enterprise. Let the market take care of everything. That's what we've been fighting against a lot in this country. They say, let the market take care of everything. It'll treat people just fine. No, it doesn't. We've learned that over time. But progressives, we need to show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives, that we can lift people out of poverty, that we can make sure that public schools give kids good public education, good education. We shouldn't have to send kids to private schools for them to get a good education. And we need to spend more money on those low-income area public schools until the rich people want to send their kids to those schools. Then you will know we have done enough. We have to make sure that everybody has a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, good quality health care, and a good public education. You know, a lot of people are complaining about Mom Donnie. Oh, Mom Donnie is going to ruin New York City, like New York City isn't run by the rich already and treating the poor like crap. But we have to stand up for people who say, listen, we can either raise the wages, keep raising the wages, or lower the rents. We got to do something to help lift people out of poverty in this country. Help make sure that everybody can have a decent life. And we need to keep working to raise those that have not been given a good start. And we keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity, because we haven't gotten to a place where everybody has the basics, no matter your race or your religion. We got to keep working on that, because it's still 10 times more likely for a young black man to go to prison in California than a young white man. So we need to keep working to make things better for everybody and stand up for the rights of those people who have been used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights. We need to bring those 15 million or so people into our country. They're here, they've been here, and they've been working, and they've been kept from having their rights for generations. And we need to find a pathway to citizenship for those people, so we all have the same rights and follow the same rules. Let's keep working towards a better day for everybody. $2. All right. Good to see you, Myra. Peace. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true? Oh, why? There must be peace and understanding somewhere. Strong winds of promise that blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope shines down on everyone, tell me why, oh why can't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with timber train. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, feeling my dream come true right now, right now. Peace and love.
This is whenever I catch